The ocean was strangely still that night, as if the world were holding its breath for something great to happen. Elara sat on the edge of the cliff overlooking the sea, looking out at the dark horizon, the moonlight dancing on the water's surface. She heard whispers in the wind, a familiar yet mysterious call, as if it had been calling her name since time immemorial. Elara felt that something was missing in her life. She had lived her life in a small village on the edge of the ocean, knowing nothing of her origins. Her grandmother had told her, "You are not like other humans, Elara. There is a great power in your blood. One day, the sea will call you and you will know the truth." And that night, the call came. A faint light appeared in the depths of the ocean, like the beating of a giant heart. Suddenly, the waters stirred, as if responding to something. Elara approached the edge cautiously, and when she looked down, she saw a glowing crystal rising from the depths. It was transparent, but inside it was a swirl of light moving as if it were telling a story from long ago. There was no time to think. Before she could comprehend what was happening, light exploded around her, and a wave of energy enveloped her, pushing her back. When she opened her eyes, she found herself in a completely different place. She was standing in a giant square, surrounded by towers of glass and crystal, reflecting the colors of the rainbow. The sky above her was not blue, but rippled with purple and gold, like a sea of living stars. This was Atlantis. Elara felt a strange connection to the place, as if she had known it for a long time. A tall woman with silver hair and eyes shining with light approached her. She spoke in a deep but tender voice, "Finally, you have arrived, Elara. I am Elara, the last remaining guardian of Atlantis. You are the only one who can save us." Elara looked at her in surprise. "Save you? From what?" "I don't understand," Elara interrupted her, pointing to the heart of the sky, where a dark vortex appeared devouring the stars. "The heart of the dimensions has been torn apart, and Zaran is controlling one of its parts. If we don't stop it, everything will fall, Atlantis, Earth, and all the dimensions." Before Elara could respond, a loud voice came from the sky. A shadow-like being descended from the vortex, its eyes red as embers, its wings stretching out as if to cover the universe. It was one of Zaran's followers. "You're too late," the voice said in a mocking tone, "the dimensions now belong to our master." "Elara, use your power," Elara shouted. "You are the last heir to Atlantis." But Elara knew nothing about her own power. All she felt was a wave of fear and anger. Suddenly, she felt something stirring inside her, a strange yet familiar energy. She raised her hand, and the water around her gathered into a huge whirlpool, forming a massive shield. The battle began, and with every move Elara made, she discovered a part of her power. The shadowy creature attacked fiercely, but at the decisive moment, Elara unleashed a wave of water energy. The energy completely destroyed it. After the battle ended, Elara looked at her hands in wonder. She had not known that she had this power, but she felt the weight of responsibility on her shoulders. Elara approached her and said firmly, "This was just the beginning. Our journey to recover the shards of the dimensional heart begins now. But no, each shard is preserved in a world full of dangers. You will need extraordinary courage." Elara looked out at the horizon, where the black whirlpool was still spinning. A mixture of fear and excitement swirled inside her. "I am ready. I will not let Zaran destroy everything." And with that, Elara's journey into the world of Atlantis and beyond began.